So, hi, this is the progress video. So this is the kale growing, which is growing really densely together. So I've separated some off and I planted a row there and a row there, and yeah, looking really good. This is the tomato plants that we bought, and yeah, they're doing well. Peppers are growing well. Got one pepper over there growing really nicely. This is the last one I bought. Hey, Rosie, come on. Rose. Rosie barking. So this is the beginning of, well, or the end of the path, whatever. And this is my green lollo growing here with some spinach. I need to thin them down a bit, which I've done with the red lollo in here. I've thinned them down a bit. Got some growing in a new little spot I made. And cucumbers, which are growing really well. I put up this net. This is from I hooked it over this frame, tied it on with some green wire there, and so I'll train them to grow up there, because I have to grow them vertically so I can get the most out of them. Rocket and the pak choi, this is the pak choi growing here. I've taken some out. I planted them some in here, in between. Rocket's growing really well. Oh, there's a big weed. Put it into the compost bin there. Yeah. So I need to cut back this rocket here, but basil's growing well in here. Eventually came up, took a long time. The beans are looking pretty good. I've got some more pak choi growing in the bucket here, and some other pak choi, and some more. And I think that's chives. Rocket's growing here amazingly. Lamb's lettuce growing really nicely. The beans, which are doing fantastic here. Which this net is doubled up as two things. There's a little shelter, and the beans are now growing on top of it, and they're flowering really well. Look, cool. So yeah. So now I've hidden my compost behind there. These are just the bottoms off of lettuce boxes from work, which I got for one purpose and one purpose only, and that's to block Rosie out. And I'll show you down at the other end. But coming into my little spot where I sit and check out things, I've got my strawberries, which are growing great. My wife had one off here yesterday, and she says it was so sweet. And so quite a few of them. Yeah, so this is the other little spot. These blocks are, my father-in-law made them, and he said he didn't need to use them at the moment, so I built this little wall out. And this little corner now is now for lettuce growing and some cauliflower growing in there. The bean in the corner. Oh, some other beans coming up there too. Some more rocket, some parsley, and what? Some celery. These are my sugar snapper peas, which are doing amazing too. I put some more of this netting on. I just took all the plastic camouflage off. That's up there. It just peels off eventually once it heats up in the sun. Or you can pull it off. So they'll grow up that net. I need to put another one here, because I mean the string is a big mission. Got some more beans growing over there. I need to get the net up, and then you can just tuck them over each other and they'll just climb up. It's cool. I put in another bed here, so I'm growing in as whatever space I can find. I'll grow anywhere. I'm growing, I don't know what that is, but I grew some seeds. Maybe it's tomatoes, I hope not, because I've got too many tomatoes already. The radish growing really well. Got some more pak choy growing here, which I took out from the other side. Carrots are doing pretty well on this side. That side doesn't look so happy. This is ginger growing in there. Well, it's just started to sprout roots. I dug it up the other day. Onions, some parsley in there, cauliflower growing in the India, celery, the kale. I've got spinach here, spinach and lettuce and some more kale over here. So this is the lettuce boxes that I put up a little fence so Rosie doesn't dig into the beds. I mean, she can still get in there, but she doesn't seem to dig in there anymore, which is pretty nice. So that's the other tomatoes that I got given, and the other one, cherry tomatoes that I planted in the back, which all seem to be doing well now. So yeah, this is the little path you can walk on through the whole garden. This is the other exit here, which I'll take you on now. Just want to show you. This is some compost. All this in here is compost that I found in the bush here. It was just a big pile, and obviously people are dumping the garden refuge, and nobody wants it. I want it. It's free. I mean, look. I mean, everything seems to love it in there. It's really airy and light, and it's brilliant stuff, I think. Okay, it's got a lot of grass in it, which maybe adds a bit of acid to it, but let's see what happens. Yeah, cool. And I filled all these with the same compost. I bring it in the buckets and the other box down there, the black one, in my car. Compost hunting. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to mention is I'll give you a look from this side. Come on, Rose. Come on. Come here. As if you look from here, I mean, everyone says that, hey, my garden looks so neat and that, but that wasn't the intention. I mean, all the string, which looks like a big maze of string, is so Rosie doesn't walk through there. It like guides her around, so she sort of knows where to walk now when she's in there. So that wasn't my intention at all, but it sort of worked out that way. I mean, I think that's what's so nice about doing a garden, is you don't know what maybe it's not, it shouldn't be planned, because I never planned anything. I just sort of went and did what I wanted to do as I went along, and it turned out like this, and it's like a little paradise now. I mean, I'll walk you to the other end of the garden and you'll see that you can't really see much from, if you're walking in the garden. You don't know there's a vegetable garden here, really, besides from the little fence. It just, yeah. So I'll show you the peach tree quickly, because the peach tree is hanging. It's so full of peaches. Oh, chickens are in there somewhere. So yeah, there's the peach tree. Rosie! I mean, look at this. Look how these branches are bending like crazy. I mean, look at this one. Look at all the peaches on there. And they're just going to get bigger and heavier. Really nice. So, I'll show you what you can't really see from the rest of the garden. Like, yeah, you're walking, okay, you can see there's a vegetable garden. But if you're standing having a barbecue with friends, having a barbecue with friends, you don't even know there's a vegetable garden behind there, really. And from this side too. I mean, it's pretty hidden. Okay, besides the big yellow buckets there, I mean, it all blends in. It's really nice. Cool. So yeah, I'll show you from this side too. on this side. Looks really nice. It's like a little paradise. Really, I like sitting in here, it's peaceful. The smell of it. My little paradise. And like I said, I'm running out of space, so every way I can find space to grow something, even if it's in buckets, I grow something to eat. And this is what I think I've decided. I mean, I think I've found, I've always been interested in gardening, and this is the first proper vegetable garden that I've done, and it's like I found my calling. You know, this is what I want to do with my life: grow vegetables and cook what I grow. Maybe share the videos with people with on what I cook from, or what I make from what I grow. That's my ambition in life now. And I speak to my wife, and she loves the whole idea, and she's into it too. I mean, she's never really sat in here before, and now she does. She likes to sit behind the beans there, spray the little bugs off the beans. She walks through here, or she sits in here with the dog. She loves it just as much, but she's never been into gardening. And she just says the feeling in here is so nice. So yeah, that's the update. See you later, man. Cheers.